Who has the best pies?
Join the Latinos with attitude and gratitude, Los Dos Bros Tacos. Tacos.
Welcome back. I think this is season finale for season 1. I think we're on episode 10. I'm not too sure. It might be 9. We're getting pretty close. We're getting pretty close.
Yeah, after today we gotta count them. Yeah, we're getting close to the end.
Yeah,
of the season.
Lost count, but I think it's 9 or 10 for sure.
9 or 10. Wow.
Yeah.
So, and this is now our 4th recorded or 5th one.
4th recorded episode, if I'm correct. I think you might be right though. 5th.
Okay.
You'd think we would know.
Yeah, no, it's been time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah,
you know what
exactly.
I mean? So it's just been this just feels like one great ride that don't want to get off of. You know what I mean? So thank you for everybody who's been tuning in and listening. Today's episode is going to be a sweet one, just like our other ones. But first things first.
Beer of the episode.
Beer of our episode.
So today's beer is Shuswap Lake West Coast IPA by A-Frame Brewery. The beer is brought to you by CQ Contracting. That's right. Look at it. CQ
got swag. They gave us some hats here.
Swag.
Very nice.
And
very
some
nice
beer
hats
where
too.
they are built with heart,
Flexible.
created with passion. CQ Contracting. Hit them up for all your contracting needs. All right. Let's crack open this beer, man.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it. Oh, I just got off work too, so this is going to slap.
Go. Shuswap Lake.
West Coast
CQ Contracting.
IPA. One of our cabin faves is a West Coast style IPA, hop forward with citrus pine and candied peach. Notes for a well-balanced malt finish. Best enjoyed atop your floaty after a day on the hill of fireside with pals. Hashtag now cheers to that. Best enjoyed fresh, unfiltered, vegan friendly.
Nice.
What?
There you go.
I thought all beer would be vegan friendly.
That is very good. I like IPAs. I'm a pretty big fan of them.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with I don't like IPAs.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
This is a good IPA.
Wow.
Yeah, you really gotta find the ones you like. It's got a nice sweet taste. I can see where they're getting that candied peach notes from. And then the pine.
It's
you can kind of get hit by most of the notes here.
what kills it for me in the IPAs is that really strong aftertaste, and I've been told that it's because it's not a hoppy beer, but I guess it's got a or maybe it is hoppy.
Yeah,
I think
more
it's the
IBUs
hops
or something. Probably has. To do
But
with
yeah, but this the
that.
tone
Forward. Yep.
the tone of that flavor like you do taste the sweetness,
Yeah.
the candied peach, and that's actually wow. I
And again,
didn't think I'd find a brand.
Shuswap Lake West Coast IPA.
And I've just been informed that these are lakes.
Brewery.
So that's Shuswap Lake.
Yeah.
That's Shuswap Lake.
Yeah, that's
So the
Shuswap
last one we
Lake.
had was whatever lake was on that can. So you have to go back and check that out. But anyway,
was,
today's Shuswap Lake.
Chattanooga.
Oh, that's Chattanooga?
No,
Oh,
the one we had from this from A-Frame Brewery at first. That beer was also sponsored by CQ Contracting.
yeah, he sent that to us while he was out there.
Yeah.
And this is the one that because he came back. So this is really cool. I always say it's funny because I think it's lazy, but I think it's more eco-friendly. It makes more sense now because you just slip this off, put a new one on.
And it's neat because obviously if you're in BC and you're very familiar with these lakes, you can kind of see it. A lot of people might be able to tell just off the little lake.
Yeah.
This part here.
Oh, this is a strong beer. This is 6%, my guy.
Yeah, most IPAs are going to be a little bit stronger,
Yeah.
which is nice because that's why I like to go with them. You don't have to drink too much to get your little buzz going on where you're not too bloated either at the end.
From Queensway, Squamish, BC. Check it out, guys.
Super
A-Frame
good, super
Brewing
good.
Company. Really well done. That's
All right.
awesome.
So today's episode, we got who has the best pie.
I only thought McDonald's had apple pies. And then when we were talking about this episode, I was like, and then you brought Mary Brown's?
Yeah, so
They look at you like, no one ever gets it. He's like, you know what I mean?
it's pretty funny because obviously when I went to go pick them up, most places were like, just the pie? I'm like, yeah, just the pie. So it's obvious that already people don't order the pies in general. And then going for just the pie, they're like, whoa, okay.
People don't normally come for the pies.
So I'll show off what we got today. We got Mary Brown's
chicken.
Oh, there you go. Mary Brown's chicken pie.
Your honest reviews, and if you're ever around these parts, Order yourself a little pie.
We got a 7-Eleven cherry pie. So, and the Mary Brown's is also a strawberry. So not everyone had apple pie.
Yeah, okay.
And then we got the classic, most people's favorite, apple pie from McDonald's.
The deep fried ones back in the day were I thought were so much better.
A&W apple pie.
Oh.
And
no, what was that last pie?
And we got Popeye's apple pie.
Popeyes.
So yeah, like I didn't know who all had pies today when I was trying to look around and find them.
Which one was the hardest to get?
I remember Mary Brown's having them, but I honestly forgot Popeyes. So Popeyes was probably the toughest one to think of. I was trying to think of places that had pies that I could remember, and I did a bunch of just like looking online and stuff. And it's different from the fast food chains up in the States compared to us. We don't carry the same variety a lot of the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
the States always gets the good stuff.
Yeah. It was a little bit of a struggle to get enough pies. That's why, obviously, you see I have a 7-Eleven pie. I thought, okay, convenience store, and it was you that told me that they had.
Well, yeah, I'd never
pies.
seen one before.
Yeah.
I'd never seen one. My buddy of mine from work picked one up, and he's like, "Hey, do you want a pie?" I'm like, "From where?" He's like, "From 7-Eleven." I'm like, "What?"
So that's kind of where I decided to add that one in, or else we were going to go with 4, which is not bad, but it felt like it wasn't enough. I was hoping 6, but I couldn't think of anyone. Stopped at KFC, checked out Wendy's.
Yeah, Wendy's has Cinnabons.
And I
don't think that's a fair comparison, because cinnamon buns are so
good.
Yeah. I would have been like, you know what? Fuck pies.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Burger King might have them, but there's no Burger King in the area I was going to, and I had already been driving so much, I think I just gave up at that point. And that was when 7-Eleven became my last stop, and thankfully they had one. But yeah, so there's going to be 2 out of the pies that are not apple.
But they're all pies.
But they are all the handheld or hand food pie, which is where we're going to find out which one's the best. So where are you thinking you want to start? Which one sounds the most intriguing when you think of apple pie or pie from these fast food convenience store restaurants?
Which one do I think will be the best?
Yeah.
Honestly, I think A&W's is going to be the best.
I personally have always loved A&W's apple pie. I used to get it quite a bit when I was in
oh, really?
In school.
Yeah, okay.
But it's been a while, so I might, we'll see. I don't think I've tried either Popeyes or Mary Brown's and 7-Eleven. I've only had the apple pie from McDonald's and A&W, so things can change today.
Do you have a favorite apple pie? Or if it's a favorite pie, I guess.
Yeah, so my favorite pie is pumpkin pie.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I love pumpkin pie. Yeah, if not, it's raspberry pie.
Raspberry pie?
I've never tried up until my fiance, Rose, her grandma makes a wicked freaking raspberry pie. And I tried that for the first time a couple of years ago, and ever since then I've been like...
Did you ask her for a blue raspberry pie once?
A blue raspberry? No, I haven't.
Well,
what
about that? For me, the best pie that I've honestly tried was like a homemade baked apple pie.
Yeah.
The only one that came kind of close, which I got a crab apple pie that was really good.
Oh, crab apple! Okay.
And the reason why I like that, because it had, I think you'd like it too, because it has a very sour note.
Yeah.
But the person who made it had a good balance of sweet to sour, where it was just
overwhelming.
I had to eat I think I ate almost the whole pie.
Nice.
By myself.
That does sound pretty good. I've always liked crab
apple. You know what I mean? Yeah.
So I would be down to try that.
I was surprised myself because I was this apple pie? Because I'm like, this isn't. No, it's crab apples. I'm like,
yeah. Speaking of homemade pie, shout out to Tia Veronica. You make the best homemade pumpkin pie. I'm expecting some for this fall season. If not, even just
she makes
right
those.
now.
That's right.
Summer, spring, I will have your pumpkin pie any time of the year. All right, so let's get into
She only makes them for you. Doesn't make them for anybody else.
I remember she made those little handheld taster ones.
Yeah.
2-bite ones. Oh, man, those were
she was working on. She actually has made some pretty cool variations of pumpkin pies for you.
I feel like she made that cheesecake one.
She made your cheesecake pumpkin pies. Yeah, I remember. Took the whole thing. Like, everybody does not get these. These are going in the fridge.
Yeah, it's all me. Ever since I've been young, like when I would go over to see my aunt and uncle, my aunt, she was always cooking the greatest food, baking the best desserts. So
She bakes really good stuff.
nonstop, I was being fed sweets.
I have to like fight myself because when she bakes, I like, man, like, I don't know how I've been able to keep the pound. Honestly, if it wasn't for soccer, I'd be so fat.
Yeah.
Because I was really fat at one point. No, there was a point where I was just trying to fit into medium-sized shirts, and I was totally a large. You know what I mean? Like, because she makes all kinds of stuff. Her pies, she actually doesn't make really good apple pies, but like she makes a good filling.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but her crust, like she's come a long ways. Like I'm sure now she could make a wicked pie, but she just hasn't.
I think it's always been goated, but that's just
Well, like her pumpkin pies, she's nailed that
super
recipe.
good.
I'm not gonna lie, she's
Super good.
so good. And she's the cream cheese ones was.
Yeah.
I remember like you tried one and you're literally like, you're not putting these out, are you?
Yeah.
And Veronica's like, I was gonna. And you're like,
No, that's
going
for
home
me.
with me.
That's for me.
And of course, she wasn't gonna fight you, but okay.
Homemade whipped
I
cream.
made another pie.
The best. All right, well, I'm starting to feel like I need one.
Yeah,
so
no,
we gotta get into
let's
these
start
pies
this up
before
here.
I start texting her and calling her to bring me
Right?
a pie.
So let's get this started. What are we doing first here?
What intrigues you the most?
Well, let's do the Popeyes because I didn't even know
Popeyes?
they made pies.
All right, so that's
My Popeyes chicken and waffle, Popeyes pies and waffle.
Okay, I'm gonna try and split this.
Ooh.
Ooh, it's got some nice cinnamon sugar right off the
Oh,
bat.
okay. That actually looks really good. Holy
Popeyes.
smokes.
Very nice cinnamon smell. Oh,
Filling. Got a nice gooey filling. I don't think this is big. I think these are deep fried.
and this is really good.
It's flaky. I'm pretty sure this is deep fried. It tastes like it's been deep fried. I like that sugar. Sugar coating.
Me too.
Was it apple one?
Apple pie and Popeyes.
Not too sweet. You know that? I was expecting it to be
No.
sweeter considering the sugar on
The
the
sugar,
outside.
yeah. So
Gave me churro vibes.
I was thinking something along those lines, but what I thought right off the bat was mini donuts from
Oh, right.
From
Yeah.
those taste like mini
Uh-huh.
donuts
Uh-huh.
with a an apple pie filling. So you got me stuck on that
buddy,
freaking
you're
pumpkin
gonna
pie
be
now, man.
like,
That was freaking good. The cinnamon sugar wasn't overwhelming. The apple filling itself was very good.
I thought
And-
it was going to be a lot more sweet.
No, me too. As soon as I opened it up and I seen the amount of the cinnamon sugar, I thought instantly, okay, this one's going to be a sweet one. And the one thing where I usually tend to kind of get thrown off by some of these apple pies or apple pie in general is the filling. Like it's either very tart or too sweet. This one was a decent mixture of both.
Agreed. I like that. I was 100% expecting like a super sweet fucking.
Yeah.
And the texture of the crust wasn't crunchy. It had a crunch,
Yeah.
but it's flaky
Yeah.
at the same time. I don't know about for you.
No, I agree. It wasn't. It was I think this one has met my expectations. I'm excited to go back to the A&W because I feel as the A&W, when I remember, was almost the same as this Popeyes.
Yeah, I just want to know if it's deep fried.
Yeah, it is Popeyes pies deep fried. Oh, there you go, deep fried apple pies deep fried.
Yeah, it still
Okay.
fries his pie. I was gonna say like, yo, this is very close
Yeah.
to the McDonald's one, but the McDonald's one was really good. Like,
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had the McDonald's deep fried apple pie.
they
before.
discontinued those like
Forever
way
ago.
before your time. Yeah.
I don't know why they would have done that because that is really good.
I think because they were going for the, especially for Canada, right? Healthier options. Baked
Okay.
is healthier, I guess, over fried.
Yeah, it's. I understand where that's coming from, but it's a freaking dessert.
Yeah,
It is already, man.
I think they messed up.
Keep it
man.
where it's meant to be the best.
I think the downside to this is that like if these are fresh, that filling is hot like lava.
Oh yeah,
You know,
that's yeah.
that's the downside. Is that you can't eat the. Well, you can if you want to burn your mouth out, but there. I'm not gonna lie. I think we were saying that last time we were eating. We were like you just. I said you burn your mouth, but it tastes so much better.
Oh,
It's all
wow.
good.
I think that was the pho, the ramen noodle pho episode at the start of the season.
Yeah.
That was where some of them were a little bit hotter, but you're like,
it tastes so good, but you gotta burn it. It's gotta eat
and the wings.
Oh,
The
yeah.
wings. Yeah, it might have been either one of
Oh,
those episodes.
man.
It was both. Those were the only 2 times where we did anything that was past.
You ready to
out
rate
of
this
base
guy?
temperature. Oh yeah. What are you giving it?
You know what? I'm gonna give this one a 77.
77.
Yeah.
Right? That's pretty good.
Yeah. It could have been a little bit sweeter for me.
Yeah.
But not bad.
I'm going with 85.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that one is really good. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
We got the guy. CQ
Your
contract.
man of the hour.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just grab one there and
Grab one, plop it right
yeah,
here.
we'll pop it right in the center here for you. So
All
that's
right.
the man, the myth, the legend, the owner and CEO of CQ Contracting.
Buenos.
Built with heart, created with passion. There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you for sponsoring the episode's
podcast,
beers. Yeah. So we just went ahead and
Join us.
finished.
How's the
Just
apple
the
pie?
Popeyes.
Or whatever?
So far we've
Cherry.
only done one. It's which is apple pie from Popeyes. It's
I
pretty
didn't
good.
know they had.
Yeah, deep fried
Yeah.
apple pies.
I
Deep
didn't
fried.
know that. I
They're
know
deep fried, not baked.
McDonald's and another whatever Burger King, whatever. But
Yeah, we had.
Oh, they use beef tallow. Beef
what is-
tallow in
what
their
is
frying.
Beef tallow. What's the
Beef tallow is it's I guess it's just I know exactly what it is, but I'm forgetting it right now. But I'm pretty sure it's just like beef fat. That's
Oh,
used
yeah,
for
yeah,
cooking.
yes.
You know what I
Give
mean?
it a quick search. Let's
it's
see.
clean-
Let's see.
It's
That
just
make-
like
that
the
makes sense.
clean version of like beef lard, I guess.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Yeah, we've only given one pie a taste so far. And the beer again, it's really good.
Yeah, it's animal fat. It's
It is?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
beef.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it would be
Yeah.
beef fat
The peach.
derived from the
I'm
from
so
the
sorry for the beer guys. I bring 4 or 5 kind.
Oh no,
different
no.
brand. I couldn't stop drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I drink all of them. I just
The IPA, like I was saying, like usually has an overpowering aftertaste for me, but
Oh,
this one's really good.
I never tried the IPA actually.
Yeah. Give it a shot. It's got a nice peach aftertaste, and you can taste a little bit of a pine.
Yeah. I also I
This
like.
is very good.
Oh yeah, yeah. The last one you brought us was super good too.
Yeah,
Super, super good.
A-Frame Brewery
Well,
again.
you
What
still
is
have,
Chattanooga?
Two more kind, right? From
Yeah,
the-
Chattanooga Lake. Yeah, and then we got two
The
more.
one I bring this morning.
Two more from 2 different breweries to give a shot in the future episodes. Yeah.
But I think. Oh yeah, yes. This is the A-frame, and the other one is
Yeah,
totally
the other
different,
2 were
right?
2 different breweries.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But the A-frame, I'm sorry guys, I drink all of it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I-
No worries.
I was
It
lucky.
was so good.
At least we got to try these ones.
That's yeah. So we've tried 2 so far, and I was lucky enough to try one more before he finished them. He gave me a taste of was it the Pilsner or the Gold? Which one was the
The cold.
the
I mean the
lager?
the pale ale.
The pale- okay, the
right?
pale ale,
The
yeah.
powerhouse. Or
Yeah,
something, right?
something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is pretty good too.
Alrighty, should we
But no,
go
yeah.
on to the next one?
I don't know what.
No, I was like, should we move on to the next
Next pie.
pie here?
Yeah, you guys, not me.
Not a pie guy?
No, I'm not. I used to be, but
What's your
No.
favorite dessert?
dessert. Oh, see, it's what is this?
It's
What is it in French?
It's a cake.
It's a cake.
Yeah, cherry with
What's it called?
Is it like a chocolate?
no,
No.
What do you call it in French?
no, I don't remember.
Oh, I
Let
can't
me
help
think
you.
about it.
Okay, we'll come back to it.
All right,
We're
A
gonna
and W.
We're gonna go on to the A&W for the next one here.
Is apple pie?
So
So
how many kind of apple pie you have? 3 kind.
Well, we
We
couldn't
got
get apple
three
pie from
different-
everywhere, but yeah.
3
And, cherry and
3 apple pies, 1 cherry, and 1 strawberry.
Strawberry, yeah. Here's the wrong guy. Okay, this one looks kind of close to the.
This one does look very similar to the Popeyes. So we got the cinnamon sugar. Looks a little bit thinner, as in the the pastry itself. It smells very much the same though.
I'm pretty sure these are deep fried as well. Google that.
This one's more doughy.
Or gooey.
Yeah,
You
gooey.
mean too much?
Like the
Too much bread?
yeah, the pastry itself. It's almost feels as if it's undercooked.
Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. That's a really good. Even the filling tastes really jelly-like.
Yeah.
It doesn't taste like
Not enough natural.
the Popeyes one
No.
tasted actually fresh.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like a homemade pie. This has a very synthetic feel to it.
This is a little disappointing because at the start of the episode, I was saying how A&W was my favorite apple pie.
I know.
When I remember, like, when I was in school and stuff, I would get these.
Yeah, but you I could see what it gives me the apple and cinnamon oatmeal. That's the vibe it's giving. me,
Yeah.
right?
No, now that you say it,
How was
Exactly
the
like that.
Popeye?
that one now is my favorite.
Okay.
I was
Crispy.
It was crispy.
There's no crunch on this one.
no
Like it's like you think it's gonna be there, but then once you take another bite,
and the
it
filling
feels
was more
undercooked,
appley. I mean,
I'm actually
taste
not gonna
more
finish that
apple
now.
than
that one had
jam.
yeah. So
Yeah, that's exactly. It tastes like they just took some apple, put some apple jam in it, and then they were stuffed it in.
yeah, the A&W one is it's definitely underwhelming. The Popeyes it had a perfect combination of that like tartness of the apple, but the
I'm
sweetness.
just wondering if it was deep fried as well.
If that's deep fried, they put it in the deep fryer for 2 seconds and took it out because it felt like the batter itself wasn't cooked enough. Is A&W apple turnovers fried? They're deep fried.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's pretty disappointing because it doesn't feel like it.
Maybe they didn't cook it enough for us. Maybe
No, that's the thing.
could be.
Yeah.
I mean,
deep fry it, right?
Yeah,
If we had like a deep fryer right now, just fucking put it for another 20
yeah,
seconds.
I guess it's
It would turn soggier.
it's dependent.
I think
on
it
the
would
chain.
deteriorate.
Oh
the
yeah,
shell.
100%.
All right,
Well-
what are you giving that one? What's the rating?
Oof, I'm gonna give it a. Man, I really wanted to give it a good score. I'm gonna give it a 62.
Got sugar on over my
Because
too, yeah.
the flavor was there. Like, I mean, if it was like, yo, like, here, have this apple turnover, I'd be like, I don't.
Yeah, I
Some
obviously would
cafecito.
have it again if it was around, but I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and purchase another A&W.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna go out of my way.
So I'm going to give this one.
I think it was being nice.
Yeah, I'm honestly pretty disappointed with that. I'm gonna give it a 65. It's
Okay.
not going too high for me now. I guess things change once you're. Once
So
you
I have
get
a
over.
question on your podcast. Why
Yeah.
you rate it at 100, not 1 to 10? So why you decide to go with
with 100
1
because
to 100?
when you think 1 to 5, a lot of the times
1 to 10. actually.
or 1 to 10, 1 to 5, the number's too small. A lot of the ratings might end up being the
Or
same.
you can get 7.2 or... no.
That's true, yeah.
But it's good. It's 72% is the same.
Yeah, when
Wait,
there's
so
100 numbers, it's like there's so many numbers, you kind of just think of the first thing that comes to
Mhm.
mind.
That's true.
The lesser the numbers, the more the more possibility to be the same certain ratings for them.
Yes, if you give an 8 and a 7, it would be 15, and the next episode would be again 15. So
Yeah.
I get it. For
So
that.
there might only
that
be a
point of
one
view.
number, two
Yeah.
number difference between things, but with these, if we go out of 100, then there's some that you're gonna get beat by 20.
Yeah,
difference.
it's sometimes like 5 points.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
You know what I mean? Then we're like, okay,
Yeah,
at least
yeah,
we know that won by
Yeah.
that many. So
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And I seen
That's
it
a good
on. So there's the other two YouTubers I watch. They're called Rant and Link. They do a lot. We do a lot of similar things when it comes to taste testing as they do, and that was kind of the ratings that they went off of because that was something they were running into a lot was the ratings being too close to each other, and then too many tiebreaker rounds where you had to go and try and figure out which one you really liked, and it made it a little difficult to get to the conclusion of which thing or scent or whatever was the
Yeah.
best. So with this, at least it helps a little bit more that we don't get
Yes.
caught.
yeah, we run into less ties.
It just is harder. I think it's harder to get the number of it between, I don't know, example 70 and 79 is a big number. But how you can qualify. This is 71 and this is 78, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True. That's kind of why we just attempt to spit out the first number that comes to mind.
Try not to get too hung up. I know I always give like a pretty decently high rating for something. I always think that too whenever I'm rating some of the stuff. But I always go by like, do I really like this? Would I buy it again? Is it something that I'm going to try again? If I see it somewhere, will I pick it up? It's free. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Most people are like, if it's free, I'm eating it. And I'm kind of the same way. But it's like, if I've already tried that and I know it's not good, I'm not. Even if it's free, I'm not touching it.
Yeah,
that's
true.
I mean? Like, so,
well, now that we got you here, I want a question for you. So you're obviously an owner of your own business, CQ Contracting, sponsored our beers today. In your years that you've had your own company, your own business, what has been the hardest thing you've ran into?
I don't like to say that, but it's dealing with the customer.
Customers, yeah.
I will not say the bad customer, but the attitude they have with me or my employee.
customer expectations tough sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah. No, and
exactly.
I can
Because everybody's expectations
work,
are a little bit different.
I don't mind the work. I don't mind. I still love it. I still love what I do, but deal with customers getting harder and harder. I don't like to say that, but that's the truth.
Yeah.
And I think is the hard thing for me to I think it is to deal with a customer, and yes, it is a harder thing I went through.
Yeah, throughout your years.
Yeah, even sometime after a customer, I was coming home and cry.
Yeah,
because I cannot deal with that anymore. I'm sorry, I cannot.
Yeah, some people's expectations, or just even the way that they can go about, like employers or employees, can be in a wrong way because they think you're just meant to work. That you're not like all have emotions. Yes. We're not robots. Yes. We don't just come in here, get the work done, and leave. You know, we're gonna run into difficulties too from time to time. You can.
I mean, nothing is perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not perfect. My company is not perfect. My employee is not perfect.
You just try your best.
It's not perfect. I mean, but at one point you have to understand the other way.
Yeah.
If it's you at work, what do you think you're perfect?
Yeah.
Do you think you're perfect at home, at work? At your work, what do you do? No, I don't
that's
think
right.
So.
Yeah.
But some people expect you're gonna do more, or they're gonna expect more from you.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to understand that situation.
Yeah. There's their expectation being that high. It's a tough.
Yeah. What we have to deal with. Whatever, right?
Because you always want to make sure your customers, cared for, and that you're meeting their expectations at every turn. But sometimes it gets lost in translation, where what they're expecting from you and what you think you're expected to do, right?
Yes. I can that's the thing.
That. It's you got to be on that same terrain with like what they want and what you were willing to do. You know what I mean?
You try to make it work for every customer.
Exactly.
Even like don't like that guy, or I don't feel the vibe between you and him, but. You just try your best and just give you 100%, like I try every time.
Yeah.
Whatever I like the guy or not, I give my 100%. And
I try to kill people with kindness, even though it's so hard sometimes. But it's one of those things where you just gotta try to smile and just. I'm sorry. I will do my best. And
it is hard.
Yeah. And I will. I failed in the way that I didn't expect, and you just try to move on.
Yeah. No, exactly.
But that's.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Challenging for sure.
I've come up with this here, CQ Contracting, built with heart, created with passion, because that's what I think your work comes to the most.
I think is a good way to say that. Yeah.
I've had
you put your heart in it and you have passion with your work. Maybe not everybody agrees, but with you've put all your heart and passion into the work.
I always do.
And that's why...
Like I told the people, sometimes you say, oh, you're very good. No, I'm not very good. I just try my best every time. That's it.
And that's what made you successful, is that you put in your 100% regardless of the outcome.
Yes. You and I have both. You've worked with Christian.
Yeah,
I've had the privilege and honor to work with this gentleman here, and I can say 100%. I don't think there's anybody out there that works as hard as this guy.
No, he's a freaking powerhouse.
I thought I was a hard worker. I thought I liked to do hard stuff, but this guy's he's another level, man. There's another level. I didn't think. That there was people. Well, I knew that there was people like that, but I finally met this monster of a worker.
Yeah,
with so many.
Like this guy's a beast, man. Like holy smokes, like the skill and talent that this gentleman has here.
But
the
I can't say the same
imagination
thing from
is-
you guys. I mean, I have a few employees, and for the 12, 13 years I am in business, actually, I mean, it's 15 now, but
15 years.
15
Congrats.
years, but I have employee, and I deal with lots of people, but both of you guys, I will take you.
I
Those
appreciate
kind
that,
of people, even you, we kind of family. I will take you every day in my business.
Well, I go to war with
every
you,
day.
man.
Yeah.
Let's go to war. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
That's where it comes.
If he's the leader, I'm there. Like, yeah, I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Like, this guy's your leader. All right, we're gonna be fine, guys. He'll build us the bunker.
I think it works both ways.
Both
I mean,
ways. Well, we appreciate
He'll show
that.
us how to build the bunker. It'll be,
Yeah.
it'll be bulletproof.
All right, so we're gonna go on to this.
maybe
next
not the
apple
perfect
pie.
bunker, but it will be built with heart.
Heart and passion on the bunker.
Yeah.
We'll die with heart and passion.
Look like shit, but
The bullet holes are all over.
But
Yeah.
It's wood, guys. At the end of the day, it's not bulletproof.
All right, so we're gonna go on with this next one here. It's gonna be the apple pie from McDonald's.
Madonna's.
that's the ones of my best.
My
This-
mom
that
loves
was my
these.
best.
This was your
Well,
favorite back at the
when I
time,
come from Quebec, we didn't have,
like
Popeye or AW.
What do you guys have?
Oh, we just had McDonald's. Back
Oh,
in the day.
what?
Yes. We didn't have it. AW came back, I think, I don't know.
You didn't have like your own
maybe early
tabernacle.
2000.
Whatever. I don't know what you guys.
Tabernacle? I don't know. We don't have tabernacle, but
What about that? The canteen. Did they ever have stuff like this?
Dessert? No.
No.
Never. No.
Just like basic ice cream, slushy stuff like that, right?
Exactly. Yes. Even back in the day, that's what it was. But when I remember when I was a teenager or whatever, every time I was go to the bar and midnight, a few guys, let's go McDonald's in half an hour from here to 2 Big Macs or and an apple pie.
Mhm.
And after that, go back home at 2:30 in the morning, 3:00, and but I could not miss my apple pie. I was loving it for every meal I was doing at McDonald's.
Yeah.
Mhm. No, that makes sense. It's so good.
How is it better than the first one? Better than Popeye?
Personally, for me, I think Popeyes is my number one at the moment.
Really, I would have to try it.
It's
at
pretty
one
good.
point.
I was expecting it to be really sweet because it was the same as the A&W. It had a lot of the cinnamon sugar. At least visually, it looked as it did.
Yes.
I like how this tastes,
How's the filling?
but I don't like
How feel
the.
the filling in your mouth?
For the Popeyes,
No,
For this one?
McDonald's.
Way better.
It-
It tastes like actual pie.
it's better than the A&W, but I don't think it's as...
I think McDonald's have more semony.
So you know what?
No?
Yeah.
You know what? So I'm finding that the filling's better on this one, but the crust sucks. It's so
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not a fan
It's
of
so
the crust.
yeah. It's
But it's
so
not cooked.
Yeah. It's,
well, no,
yeah, it
it's
is, yeah, it is, yeah.
it's not. It's crumbly.
no.
It's very
really...
crumbly. It's almost dry.
Yeah, it is dry.
It's too cooked.
Yeah,
Actually, too cooked.
like you know what I mean.
Too
Like the
deep
filling, like I said, the filling I liked better, but I didn't like the outer texture.
But McDonald's, they don't deep fry, right?
No.
They are in
They're
the
baked,
oven,
they're baked,
right?
yeah.
Mhm.
Bacon. Bacon. Yeah.
That's the big thing. It's a baked apple pie.
The filling tastes more authentic to an apple pie.
Yes.
You would get
Yep.
or make, but it's too sweet for me.
Yeah, like I like.
Because I'm sure the pastry have sugar into it too.
Yeah, so the pastry
more.
you can taste it has some sort of cinnamon additive on it. I'm not sure if it's just like they pour it on there or not. It's not a sugar.
Yeah.
But it doesn't combine as
Dry
great
crumbly.
as the other two pies. But this still beats A&W for me.
Okay. So for you now, Popeye is still the best.
Popeyes
So
at the
far.
moment,
So
still the best for me, yeah.
Okay.
And Marcos
And we
is...
have two left.
we got two left.
Give this.
I got
one-
pie all over me.
I'm gonna give this one a 69.
69, all right.
But that's why I didn't want to eat tonight, because we're gonna eat fondue.
Yeah.
I cannot eat apple pie before the fondue. I
Yeah,
cannot. I'm
no.
sorry. Fondue is one of my best meals. So with a glass of wine or a few beers, or whatever.
I'll have to find out when she watches it. We had fondue later. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we can't bring you to that.
So
Yeah, fondue. I love fondue. I tried it for the first time when I got with Rose. So, CQ Contracting, Christian, he is my future father-in-law.
Yes. I love that guy.
Yeah, and I love this guy.
I love that guy too.
So
You guys.
I tried fondue for the first time with them, and ever since then, me and him have this. It's not a real competition.
Yeah.
But we have
Friendly competition.
Yeah, friendly
right?
competition
Yeah.
where it's ongoing, where we both
just trash talk when they're not around.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
As soon as I come past my door, that's when it starts, the real competition.
Oh, he's just a nice guy.
He won't let me win ever. But we try to compete who sits at the table the longest, eating the amount of fondue. We usually end up both stopping around the same time. I think as it goes in the 3 years that I've been around, I've only beaten him once. Like, for real.
No, I think you did. You beat way more.
I know one time 100%.
He's like,
Oh yeah.
there was a few times where I just sat there just cuz.
Yeah, exactly.
I wasn't going to go down
Yeah,
fighting.
he wasn't
But
letting me go.
it's different for everyone because fondue you have a baked potato
Yeah.
or rice with it or
Mhm.
bread. So if you eat a lot of accessories, I would say
Yeah.
you cannot eat.
No, you
Fondue
can't
for
go with
forever
yeah,
at
you
one
can't go
point.
with the meats
So-
and everything else.
But I'm the guy. I will eat just a small big potato and I will eat just meat,
So I'm gonna
1 or 2 pounds, whatever.
the first time I ever tried it was the last time with you guys.
Yes.
The funniest-
yeah, actually, how you liked it.
It was so
Because
good.
your face didn't look like you liked it.
It was so good. No, I was just like, I just didn't want to like I'm a shy guy and I eat a lot. Like you know, ask this guy, like I eat a lot.
So you was shy like that.
yeah. Tonight I'll probably because I'm a little uncomfortable with it. I
Because
guess
your wife is not here.
yeah, but it's not here. Well, like
That's why.
I didn't want her because she
She was pinching you.
well because like she knows like you know like I love meat and then you're combining meat with broth and cheese. I was like, oh my god, these are my 3 favorite things, like chicken pot pie. Like oh
Yeah.
my god, like it's just one of those things where I was just like oh, and then yeah, like definitely agree. If you have too much fillings, then you can't exactly fill up on anything else. So definitely something I'm gonna be focusing on later today. But
No, I like to eat the accessories, whatever. But
what's funny was
I focus on
those
meat.
the forks that you know growing up we had a full set of those, but I have no idea why.
But there was a. They have so many, right? They have oil. They have cheese fondue. So
Yeah.
and they have the same fork.
So growing up, we had that fork, but we never. I honestly, you know, what we used to use it for. We used to just like mess around, like jab. I would poke tabs. With it. You know, what? I'm not lying.
They're
You know, like,
fencing.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Like, well, like,
Yeah.
what are these for? My dad's like, I don't know, for corn. Like,
Corn.
corn. You know what I mean? You know,
No,
I
you-
never.
oh, yeah, I know what you mean for
Corn
the
on the
corn, yes.
cob, right?
I think I don't know, right? Like,
Yes,
I would
yes.
ask my dad. You know, my dad knows
That's a
everything.
good point. Yeah.
All right, so I forgot to give my rating for McDonald's, but I'm
Ooh.
going to do 63.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it just
That's
barely beat my A&W score. I think it had the better taste overall, but it's still nothing compared to Popeye.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
gave
killed
it the
it for
score I did because I was like, it was better than A&W, the filling, but like the crust was like. not-
That's where I
not
kind
good
of
for
got
me,
thrown
you know
off
what
a little
I mean?
too.
Yeah.
The crust wasn't as good as
Yeah.
the 2 deep.
I don't know why I had higher expectations
So we're gonna move on to
You had the higher expectation with
for all of
McDonald's?
these, for all of them,
yeah,
Really?
for all of them. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
7-Eleven cherry pie. So this is one of the 2 out of the 5 we got
I'm so scared.
that are gonna be different than Apple. But yeah, I don't know how I
Right?
feel about it, but I'm not gonna go too much on this one. It looks like a pizza pop though. Look at that. That's
It
like
is
a
a
pizza
pizza
pop. The heck? That's not a pie.
With the sugar on the
I'm
top.
gonna take a
of it.
little bit here because you're right. I'm gonna be too full of fondue if I keep going at
This
this
is gonna
rate.
beat me tonight. I'm sorry.
No,
You're not going to be
I'm
able
gonna
to
do my
fondue
best though.
it.
So it even smells a little like
What is this?
it's
Because
a pizza
at
pot,
the
man.
7-Eleven they don't have deep fry. It's just
Yeah.
made
Is that a
on the oven.
glaze?
I think it's
I think
yeah,
it's a
some
glaze.
type
Yeah.
of
It looks like.
Oh yeah. So made with real fruit, lightly glazed. Lightly. Damn.
no, that's terrible. You want to pass
Oh,
me
I
one of
believe
those things? I gotta.
Really?
This one.
I
don't like that.
At that point.
Yeah, that's gross.
So bad.
No, that's
So
seriously like a pizza pop,
I just took it.
and that's why it's gross. It's
It
got
is
the
a pizza
same
pop.
breading.
It looks like a pizza pop. They removed the
Yeah,
pizza into
they vacuumed it
and
out and then
and you put
injected it
cherry.
with cherry.
Whatever they glazed it with.
No, try it. Like the breading itself, it's a pizza pop bread, so it doesn't mix right.
It tastes like it wants to be a pizza.
Yeah, That's not
the bread. I mean the pastry, whatever you call it.
the pastry
the
itself
pastry.
tastes exactly like pizza pop breading. With
it's just I don't know if you remember, guys, but the Pizza Hut still back in the day they had the pizza with cherry.
That's right.
With filling on it.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think it was apple. I think it was cherry and apple.
I think so.
But
Yeah.
no, I try and holy shit, this is no way.
Yeah.
It's not a dessert. I'm sorry.
There's something about the mixture of like that pizza breading onto some sort of sweet that doesn't mix.
It doesn't. No.
I think that dough has to be a certain
The dough has to be
consistency for it to bake up properly.
It's the oil and stuff that they use on this. You can tell that they did the exact same thing. I don't know what the technique is. Maybe it's like more butter or something.
Who made the pizza pop for them? For the 7-Eleven, because this is totally a pizza pop.
It's got to be somebody else.
I don't know why they would do that either. It's a pie.
It's prepared for 7-Eleven.
Why make it look like a pizza pop? Is that the easiest way to do it? They could have made it a different shape and it probably wouldn't have. Because it also visually messes with how you input it in your mind. You know, when you see, it looks like a pizza pop, your expectations going into it are it may taste like a pizza pop.
But it did actually, like, it tasted like it wanted
7-Eleven did that just when you smoke up a joint and you got hungry.
Yeah.
Okay, I need this.
You need a snack.
I just need this. I need the pizza.
Maybe I needed to smoke a bigger joint.
I'm going for 40 for this one, man.
Right?
You're going for, I was going to go 39. That's fine. I was like, I don't even want to give this anything higher than 40.
Cool. Yeah, that's the worst one.
Yeah, but I get it.
Coming up to our last one here.
This one was a surprise.
What is that?
Mary Brown's.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I said. I was like, when I seen it, I was like,
what about the
cool
KFC and stuff?
No, so
KFC didn't have nothing?
No, I was trying to find out who had more hand-style pies like this, and KFC didn't have any, Wendy's didn't have any. I think Burger King had some, but there's no Burger King in our area.
Have cheese in it.
Yeah, so this is a strawberry cream cheese,
yes,
I think it was.
That's what it is.
You can tell this one is also baked. It's super flaky compared to the other 4 we've tried so far.
It looks good. On the look, it looks very good.
Visually, it looks, it's
going to be good.
I
have to feel my beef.
Okay. But do we even say this is, there's no fruits, it's just filling. Like, it's just like a custard.
Nope. I just got some strawberry in there.
Oh, yeah?
It's very, very, like,
condensed.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Yeah. A little chunk right there.
That batter, the breading, that is good. That's probably the closest to a pie for the breading, in my opinion. But, sorry, I got pie all over the place. I'm going to give myself a quick stand. Goodness. I got to start eating with my mouth, not my shirt.
That was really good.
It was
really
good.
That one's probably the best.
Good? That one's your best?
That one's probably the best.
Really?
And that's surprising. So the batter, the breading, it tastes more like a pie.
There's fruit filling. And there's a fruit filling. I didn't see it because when you look at it,
too much cream cheese.
That's what hit me was the cream cheese.
Too much cream cheese.
Oh, really?
The cream cheese threw me off a bit. I do like cream cheese, but it depends. It has to be a perfect combination.
Yes. I would take more fruit than cream cheese.
Exactly. Right? Yeah, I would have preferred more strawberry over. It might have been just the section I pulled. Maybe.
I know. I got a good bite. Cheese. I got a good bite of both.
I think it was good.
And then I felt the fruits. As you said, it's like, no, there's. And then I was like, oh, no, there it is.
There is actual strawberry chunks. In there. Yeah, chunks of strawberry.
Because that was like, even for 7-Eleven, like, there was no.
No, that was just
even see, like,
jam.
Like
whatever you want to call
like,
the filling.
Cherry preservative or something.
Yeah. Mary Brown's. That's not bad. Can you maybe pass me that one again? Please?
Yeah.
I'm going to try and go one more time.
Less good cream cheese somewhere.
Yeah, see if it maybe causes a different.
Oh, good luck with that, because it looked like it was cream cheese on both sides and it's in the middle.
So this one here, look, that's all strawberry.
Yeah.
And good choice tonight for the IPA with sugar.
It's going really nice.
If you go with a lager or pale ale, it would be I don't know, but IPA with sugar would work a little bit more.
I think
we're looking at the overall taste of that beer.
The beer is, but you are right, Christian. The beer does mix perfectly with the.
Yeah, because you have no less sugar in IPA. Right?
Yeah.
It's more
and the aftertaste.
Hops and stuff.
It's
Mary
exactly.
Brown's, eh? Like I never figured.
It's good. I don't know
Does
what
it
I
beat Popeyes
feel
for
too
you?
much about it. No, I don't think anything's beating Popeyes today. That one was really freaking good.
I will have to try.
You're gonna laugh when I'm gonna rate.
Do you like mini donuts?
Yeah, I do.
That's what it was like.
That's
Mini
the-
donuts
yeah.
with apple pie
Mini?
filling. That's what it tasted like to me.
Okay.
So if you took a mini donut and just drop a little glob of apple pie filling in it,
But see, that's
it was so good. Yeah,
okay.
you're gonna laugh.
Even the softness of it.
It was good. The texture was good.
The
Everything
texture?
was good.
Yeah, and the deep
Like I
fried
said, it
side.
wasn't overwhelmingly sweet. It had a good overall taste.
I think that's what's winning me for the Popeyes was it was pretty good everywhere, like in all the texture of the filling, the texture of the breading, the sweetness, it all combined to be a good pie, handheld pie, whatever you want to call them for me compared to the other ones.
Okay.
What are you giving Mary Brown's, Marcus?
75.
75. All right. That's not bad. Give Mary Brown's 72.
Oh. Okay.
So we have now come to our conclusion of the tastes. And that one here, let me put the rating down. All right, so we got our final scores here. Last place is obviously the Pizza Pop from 7-Eleven at 79.
So if you see these at your local 7-Eleven, just keep walking because you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah, just leave it.
Just leave it there.
Yeah.
Leave it for double it and leave it for the next guy.
So that was last place, and then it would be A&W at 127, which is disappointing because at the start of this episode,
I thought it was
my
going to be
favorite
good.
one.
I thought it was
From
gonna
what I
be
could remember.
way better. I was like excited too.
But you taste change over the years. Right?
Yeah,
From
exactly.
teenager and kid
Yeah.
and now.
I would say you had a sweeter tooth.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Oh,
You're
way, yeah. Well, it's even
Even-
like with beers. I
Yeah,
used to
that's true.
hate beers.
That's true.
Yes,
That's
until I
true.
was
Yes.
22.
It was funny when I saw you with your first beer. I was like, beer?
Well, it's just
I like
me
this one.
Too. I never like IPA.
But you
Back
like
10
certain
days
beers
ago,
at
but-
first. You wasn't
10
every
days
beer.
ago.
It's like, I'll drink that, but I won't drink that.
Yeah.
Was
exactly.
once I started hanging out with Christian a lot, I was able to try a lot more.
So it's my fault.
No, it's a good thing.
You leveled up his taste
It
buds,
widened
my
my
man.
variety.
It's
Yes,
different.
it widened my variety and my
Well, you have to
expectations.
taste it. You did my dog.
Oh, the best
Right?
taste. Yeah, the best taste.
He had to update his taste buds.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so 7-Eleven, A&W are bottom two. Now we're coming up to third place, which is going to be McDonald's at 132 rating.
That makes sense. It's in the middle of the board. It would make 100% sense to me. Like McDonald's is not going to be like the greatest. It's not going to be the worst. You know what I mean? It's
No.
McDonald's. You know,
Yeah.
you go there because you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
fill yourself up, get something
Yes,
quick, get something
that's-
easy,
that's true.
something that's going to
Yeah.
taste all right.
Yeah, no, that's true. I agree with that. And our second place is going to be Mary Brown's at 147.
That got second?
Yeah, which is a surprise because I had never tried Mary Brown's pie before. I barely even had their chicken too much, if I'm being honest.
Because we don't know about it.
Yeah.
We go there for a chicken.
Oh, well, yeah, Mary Brown's has great chicken, man. Like,
Very good.
they
Very
have
good chicken, actually.
the Big Mary.
Yeah, the
on
Big
Tuesdays.
Mary's really good.
So spicy Big Mary, and they give them a discounted on Tuesdays.
Nice.
Certain ones.
Number one is going to be Popeyes at 162, which I
They,
think was expected after the reactions. From
you know
the
what
start.
though? I've always said that, and it always comes up in a lot of other things that I've seen. That McDonald's deep fried apple pie was the best thing ever, and I agree. When I got to try them, I thought they were the best. Once they switched from that, that's where I felt like the pie never ever felt the same. And that, I don't know if they tasted like that, but that was good for Popeyes. Like, and I mean, deep frying it gives it a different taste, texture, everything. Deep frying something was
Do
opposed
you
to
think
baking it.
they deep fry them in the same oil of fries? Or
I
they
think so.
totally
It
different?
gave me
The fries
like,
taste?
yeah, it gave me. Well, I even think they cooked it where the chicken was because it gave me a little bit of like,
I didn't really think of that too much
yeah.
at the time of tasting it, so I wouldn't
I don't
be
think
able
they
to
mix.
recall, yeah.
But
I don't think they would personally, but it wouldn't be a surprise, man.
No,
It's
well,
fast food
exactly.
chain, you know.
Yeah.
We're gonna go see what's going on back there.
So that concludes the episode of the pie tasting.
Man, it's over already.
Over already, man. We've been at it for almost an hour already. Time flies.
I know.
Goes so
Alright,
quick.
Fine. I guess we'll let you guys get over with the next episode.
And we're going to go and have fondue after this where you guys can't see. So, again, the beer, before we forget, what
Yep.
are you rating it?
We're gonna rate this one, and like I said, I want to give it like such a high score, but I know it's gonna clash with the rest of my scores. This one being an IPA though, I'm gonna give this one honestly. I'm gonna give it 81.
81? I
Yeah.
was going to go 84.
That's pretty good.
All right.
So when is the next episode?
So this episode hopefully will be posting before the end of the weekend, and then we're trying to keep it at a weekend basis. So film during the week or day of, day before, and then
Try to go no more than a couple weeks without posting them. So
yeah, exactly. Right after the new year, we're kind of everybody's trying to get into their routine. Starting the new year off, everybody's busy. But since after our maybe first 2 episodes of the year, I feel we've been pretty consistent trying to get them out.
Yeah,
at
and
least
I think
once a week.
you guys have more view.
Yeah.
recording it gives it a whole different
Way different
vibe, and
yeah.
it's been a blast. And like I
Yeah,
said,
it's been
thank you for
awesome.
everybody who's joined us and who's watched us. I'm overjoyed with this experience, and I know this is such a small following, but still.
It's the
Thanks for
perfect
tuning in.
following,
Thanks
yeah.
for supporting, and hope everybody's well and happy. Sending
And don't
nothing but
forget
love.
to subscribe.
Yeah,
Like and
exactly.
subscribe.
I think put a thumbs up on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you
Exactly.
need any fences built or any
Yeah.
sort of contract work.
CQ Contracting again sponsored the beer.
Yeah, for sure.
Built with heart, created with passion. CQ
This is
Contracting.
Los Dos Bros Tacos signing off.
Latinos with attitude and gratitude. Don't forget it.
Tacos.
Who has got the best pies?
Join the Latinos with